Now then, my friends, in today's vlog I am taking a Virgin Atlantic flight from right here in New York, from New York's JFK to London Heathrow Airport. Flight VS10, my friends. Now, the last time that I took Virgin, it was a complete disaster. Virgin Atlantic, what has happened to you? I remember the days of when you got on board and it was owned more so, and bigger share of it was owned by Richard Branson, and it was way ahead of what it is today. The last time I went, I think, was in November, December last year, and it was a disaster. The food on board was absolutely terrible. You can probably hear flights going overhead here now as I speak to JFK Airport. In fact, there we go. There's one going overhead there, and it was, bear with me 1 second, we'll get there. Very apt. I would normally edit this out, but you know, it's a plane. It was absolutely awful. The food was terrible. I flew in from London's Heathrow to Newark Airport, and it was awful. The room on board was just, it was squashed. I travel economy class. I'm not going to be travelling first class. If you look at the prices of first class, it's out of this world. It's absolutely crazy. Not for normal people like myself, I'm afraid, just for maybe superstars and the rich and the famous, or if you've collected your flight miles, then you may be able to afford it. However, we're travelling economy today. I believe now it's 49% owned by Delta as well, and it's not a significant money maker anymore. It doesn't make that much money. Now, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because of the current situation, and they've had a bit of a bumpy ride over the last 2 years with us not being able to travel, so I'm going to give them another go and see whether it's still the disaster that it was last year. Hopefully not, my friends. I'm going to take you guys with me. It's going to be a little bit like the movie Planes, Trains and Automobiles, because we're going to take an automobile, we're going to take an Uber to JFK, then we're going to go from JFK to London's Heathrow Airport, then from London's Heathrow we're taking the subway, or sorry, the Underground, London Underground to London St Pancras, then we're going to get London St Pancras up to Nottingham, then another train from Nottingham to Mansfield Woodhouse, and then we're going to probably get a cab or a car from there, or maybe even have to walk. I'm hoping that I don't have to walk from there, so it's going to be a long journey, so please keep me company, my friends. We're going to basically evaluate and review what Virgin Atlantic is now. As I say, years ago when I first came to New York, Virgin Atlantic was amazing. It was something else. It really was special to travel on. It had the other airlines basically quaking in their boots. You'd get on, you'd get a little gift pack, you'd get a toothbrush, you'd get a little chocolate, there was all sorts in there. If you can remember what was in there, let me know. I think there was a comb, there was everything, all little goodies, a little goodie bag. Anyway, you don't get any of that this time, I don't believe. You probably get a moist wipe, and that's about it, my friends. If you are new to the channel, by the way, please do hit that subscribe button. Lots of content coming your way, and also if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, because it's going to be a long journey, my friends. So without further ado, let's go. So we're through security, TSA pre-check, changed my ticket, got my TSA pre-check number, straight through security, didn't have to take anything out of my bags, that's why I've done that. I have checked my tiny little case in because it's got my hair gel in there, which is over the limit, and some aftershave as well, Chanel Blue, that I don't want to throw away or get disposed of, so I've popped that in there, check that in, and plus I ain't going to wheel it around with me. I've got like 3-4 hours here actually. I've got here nice and early, going to do a little bit of work, do a little bit of filming. I have thought, by the way, what was on those Virgin planes originally. On the cab ride over here, on the Uber ride here, basically I thought, oh yeah, what was in them little bags, just to give you a little bag, and even in economy, and you used to get some little ear pods, ear protectors that used to, you know, drown out the noise, and then you'd get an eye mask as well, a little eye mask. You get a toothbrush, some toothpaste, and you get some socks as well. Who remembers them? And when you got on board as well, the safety video was what was his name now? Oh, do you know it? It'll come to me. It'll come to me in a bit. It was Vic Reeves. There we go. And he used to say, "Please remember, remove your high-heeled shoes."
When using the slides, please make sure you remove your high-heeled shoes.
Yes, absolutely fantastic. Virgin was brilliant back then, and the last time I've been on it, what a complete disaster, awful. The food was terrible, the staff weren't that friendly at all, the cabin crew weren't that friendly. It was not great, and the plane, not much room on it, I have to say. So anyway, we're going to take a wander around now, a look around the terminal, and just relax for a little bit, maybe look at some of the planes. Don't go anywhere, and if you are liking the video, do give it a thumbs up and stay with me, keep me company. I mean, literally, I've got a long journey, so stay with me. Put that kettle on, come on, onwards. Remember, when you're on these, you've got to keep walking, keep moving, onwards. Also, by the way, I have to say, Virgin many years ago, if you remember, used to be the cheapest, and that's what Richard Branson was all about. And literally you could go online and he'd annihilate every other airline company, but these days, absolutely not. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. I went online direct to Virgin, virginatlantic.com, for this flight, one way from New York JFK obviously to London, and it was something ridiculous, like £1,800. So I did it through a third-party site where they've obviously booked the tickets in bulk. I managed to get it for £333, but absolutely ridiculous. Years ago, way cheaper, I have to say. And by the way, while we're talking about this, this is now when I'm flying, the weekend where they've lifted all regulations into the UK. I didn't have to fill any passenger locator form in, and they didn't check any vaccination certificates or anything. It was just as normal. The only thing that isn't normal at the moment is they're wearing masks. I think that's because it's a US rule, so that everything else just great, straightforward, didn't have to go online and do anything. So brilliant. Right, I'm gonna go and I think get a drink or something, maybe a coffee. Come on, onwards. Did you catch a glimpse, by the way, of the Emirates A380 back there? Absolutely amazing plane that, and not only, it's also an amazing airline. Emirates are just fantastic. I'd say they're up there as number one, personally. And an airline that I've travelled on anyway. I went on them to Kuala Lumpur about 3-4 years ago. Amazing. Absolutely out of this world. So, no plane here yet, but still another 2 hours before we take off, 9:05 p.m, and then landing into Heathrow around about 8-ish, I think, something like that. I'm guessing at that anyway. And we've got a window seat, so we'll get some, hopefully some good views as we land, because it should be light over in the UK, and it's going to be good weather as well next week. Spring's here. I love in fact, this is my favourite time of year. Absolutely love it. Things are coming to life again. The weather's great. Love it. I'm looking forward to getting back to the UK. I really am. Oh, just do a bit of work now, I think, and then just wait to get on board. I tell you what, I'm probably having one too many fish and chips and burgers while I've been here, and I mean, fast food. I can hardly get my backside in these chairs. They've got handles either side, and it's a bit of a tight fit, I have to say. I mean, we're in America, make them wider. Oh, you're there. By the way, not had anything to eat this time because my sister from another Mrs. Silver Fox actually made me something to eat before I left. So thank you very much. And also, she even packed me some cookies, look, to take on board to eat with my coffee. So thank you, Mrs. Silver Fox. Mwah.
All main passengers for Delta Flight 314 to San Francisco at gate B26. All main passengers must board now at gate B26. The doors will close in less than 5 minutes and now reopen.
Right, so 5 minutes to boarding. I've just thought actually, I hope the Silver Fox's better half has put nothing in them cookies. Otherwise I'll be seeing the wrong end of a rubber glove. Right, so we were supposed to board around about 9:05 now. We're delayed boarding until about 9:30 to 9:35. Some additional security checks. So, Virgin Atlantic, come on. Hi, thank you.
With the boarding passes.
Thank you. Thank you. $61K.
Perfect, just go straight across, take a right.
Thank you.
pushing back, taxiing out to the northwesterly runway here at JFK, and when that is, we've completed our taxi instructions, we'll be taking off on that northwesterly runway and then routing initially towards the north, along the eastern seaboard, and then up over Boston in Massachusetts, Bangor in Maine, to Newfoundland, and then commencing our oceanic crossing. More importantly today, the flight time today is 6 hours and 10 minutes. We'll be doing our best to improve upon that, and hopefully have you landing into London Heathrow slightly ahead of schedule.
Thank you for flying with us today. You're no doubt keen to lose yourself in our dazzling world of entertainment, but first we're going to show you a safety film, and we'd like you to give it your full attention. Might not inflate, but oxygen will be flowing. Put the mask over your mouth and nose, and adjust the straps around your head to make sure it fits. Fit your mask first before helping anyone else with theirs.
Only inflate it when you're outside, so it doesn't restrict your escape. Pull the red tab hard, or blow into the tube to inflate. We will point out the exits now. Please remember where your nearest exit is. It might be right there.
Seats for takeoff, please. As we are taking off in the hours of darkness, I do need to dim the cabin lights. If you wish to continue reading, you'll find a reading light located at your seat. Thank you.
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Though I fought with my claws and teeth, though I elbowed my way to a seat, there be no kind of peace like you beside me. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Nothing's as it seems in the photo. nothing is as sweet going solo. Nowhere I can ramble or roam. Could change my mind, could slow my coming home. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. Oh, I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
it's a fairly clear morning, and there's a light breeze from the southeast. For those of you who like to reset your watches now, it's just coming up to 7:55 in the morning, and subject to potential air traffic delays, which we can get this time in the morning. If we don't get those, we should be landing at around about 8:30 local time. I do hope you've enjoyed this flight with us. It's been our pleasure to have you on board. We look forward to seeing you again on Virgin Atlantic Airways. But until then, it just remains me to wish you a very safe onward journey. Thank you.
Welcome to London Heathrow Airport, where the local time here is 8:30 in the morning. While we taxi to the terminal, please keep your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt signs. All of us need to remain seated and keep the aisles and exits clear, so we'll return any items we've stowed for you as soon as we arrive. You can now turn on and utilise your mobile phones. Please refrain from smoking until you have reached a designated smoking area. Please also have all infant life jackets ready for collection by the cabin crew, who will be coming through the cabin shortly to collect these. Before you leave us, remember to check around your seat and in the seat pocket to make sure that you've got everything with you, especially mobile phones and other personal items. When you're opening the overhead lockers, be careful, as items may have moved during the flight and could fall out and cause an injury. If you've requested assistance, please stay in your seat until most other customers have left the aircraft. We'll then be able to assist you.
Find us a stand, but the aircraft that is occupying that stand will be moving in just under 5 minutes time, so we'll be taxiing on stand. Hopefully have you on stand on the schedule at least. That's the best we can do today, I'm afraid. But thank you very much for your patience.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Guests are here. Or either.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
That's it for a cargo bag.
Just put that down.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my friends, I've got to tell you, it is good to be back in the United Kingdom. Oh man, and it's spring. Well, it's coming up to spring now. Oh yeah. What was that food like on that plane, eh? We'll get to that in a minute. The entertainment system was good though, however, that film, bad choice. I can save you 2 hours of your life, don't watch it. And the music on it, oh, terrible. Anyway, come on, onwards. Everyone's eagerly awaiting for the bag. I know the bag's still in the aircraft because I can see by my tracker that's in the suitcase. If you're wondering what tracker it is, by the way, it's an Apple AirTag and I use it with Find My App. It's an Apple device thing, so an Apple AirTag. Looks like we've got a bit of a wait, so that's why I didn't rush. I never rush out the airplane, and I never worry about the rushing through security if you've got to get your bag. So don't go anywhere because we're going to go through what the flight was like. Ooh, and it stopped. I think it's broke. Right, looks like it's almost here. Brilliant tracking device. You can track everything. You can track your suitcase, you can track your wallet, there's one in there. You can track your loved one. No, you can't do that. That's not allowed. How do I know it's mine? Because it's literally the smallest one on the conveyor belt. It looks like a miniature blooming suitcase, doesn't it? And I've done like nearly a month with this. Right, so we're going to get the Piccadilly line now, straight to St Pancras. I've just checked the train tickets though, and there's £73 from St Pancras to Mansfield Woodhouse. That's one way, but if you do return, it's £73, exactly the same price. So I'm thinking, I'll do it return, and then I've got a return trip when I come to see DJ. Hey, there we go. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to go through the food and the flight here. Just want to try and get a move on first, so stay with me. Back to the Future, the musical. I want to watch that. Oh, now I always say keep moving, but I am so tired. I am not moving anywhere. I'm shattered now. Oh dear. Right, well I'm gonna head now to East Midlands train, see whether I can get a cheaper ticket. If not, I'll just get a return. That'll teach me for not booking earlier. However, it won't cost me any more because, like I said, I'll just get a single back up to Mansfield Woodhouse when I actually come down to see DJ in a couple of weeks' time. Let's get down to business with Virgin now. Virgin Atlantic, nowhere near as good as it used to be. The food, I mean, they used to have some really good food on board Virgin. Now, absolutely terrible, really, just terrible. I mean, as you saw, I left most of mine. The entertainment itself, where's East Midlands? The entertainment itself was good, the entertainment system. I love the cameras on the front and the tail of the plane. That's Eurostar. But the room, it was okay, the plane was okay, the staff, they were okay, but they didn't make you feel as good as they used to do years ago. It's just lost that something, I think. It's just lost something. Come on, Richard Branson. Shame on you. Pull yourself together. Right, let's find East Midlands trains. Would I recommend them though? Do you know what? After all the other airlines that I've travelled on, I've travelled on Delta and United in the last few weeks, and Virgin's probably the best. They're a bad bunch, I guess, really. But there we go. Oh man. Right, stay with me because we've got to get a train and then up to Nottingham, then from Nottingham to Mansfield Woodhouse, and then I'm hoping my ex-wife will pick me up. But we shall see. What are ex-wives for? Come on, onwards my friends. Right, I've got 4 minutes to get the train. I got the tickets. Oh bloody hell, this is stressful. Oh jeez. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Right, now I've got to get another train to Mansfield Woodhouse. I've got 5 minutes to get that train. If I miss that, then literally I've got an hour to wait, so I've got to get it. It's like blooming heck. It's Annika Rice, isn't it? 1 minute, I've got 1 minute. Oh, jeez. Come on, I've got to make it, I've got to make it. If I don't make it, then my ex-wife can't pick me up, and then I've got about 1.5 miles to walk or get a cab. Oh man. Right, don't go anywhere because there is one more thing that I need to do, and you're going to like it. Oh, you are going to like this. The slowest train in the world. Right, I'm hoping that the ex-wife is here. Almost there, almost there. Ah, yes. There she is, waiting. I mean, what are ex-wives for? Right, there she is. Oh. Right, don't go anywhere because we've got one final thing and I'll be back in 1 minute when I've dropped these bags off. So stay right there. Right, my friends, so here we go. Treating myself to a Greggs after 4 weeks of really expensive food in the United States. Do you know what? It doesn't matter how much we love going away. It is always great to come back home, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic when you get back. It's you breathe a sigh of relief and you're ready just to get back, you know, into your slippers, watch TV and just relax a little bit. However, let's just wind this up now. That was a long journey and there's lots more videos coming your way as well, so make sure that you are subscribed and you've got the little bell clicked, because who knows where I might be next. Who knows? Anyway, Virgin Atlantic, was the flight a disaster this time? Not particularly. The food was a disaster, I have to say. I mean, that was just bloody awful. And Virgin used to be good food, so it's a shame. Richard Branson, get your act together. Just I mean, butter. Why do you not buy any butter? You can't have crackers without butter, can you? That is crackers. Anyway, that's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed that little long journey. And thanks for keeping me company, my friends. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to have my Greggs now. Go on, goodbye.